Fighting Championship is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. From Smokin' Joe Frazier, Mildred Taylor from Bernard Hopkins, Eddie Alvarez. Some of the biggest fighters and the biggest fights have taken place in this city, and here we are in the Wells Fargo Arena, the sold-out Wells Fargo Arena, where David Feldman has brought his bare-knuckle fighting championship home. Knucklemania 5 starts with a red-hot preview, 3 fights that are 100% free for you. 3 fights that should get you fired up and ready for a true Philly night of fighting. In our feature fight tonight, it's 2 fighters that blend beauty and badassery. Rowdy Beck Rawlings was a part of the historic BKFC 1 in 2018. Now she's back for the biggest event in company history. But across the ring, the uber-popular Taylor Killaby Starling, who can't wait to take her biggest scalp yet, a win over a legend. Our co-main event is big, real big. BKFC heavyweight champion Mick Terrell has been chomping at the bit to defend his title since he last won it at our last Knucklemania. Ben Rothwell is the biggest athlete on the roster, and his undefeated record, 3 fights, 3 stoppages, make this the biggest heavyweight title fight in BKFC history. And in tonight's main event, there's no title on the line, but there are even bigger stakes. Eddie Alvarez fighting for a whole city, his hometown of Philadelphia. Alvarez is a living legend, but his opponent, Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens, has declared war on Eddie Alvarez and the city of Philadelphia. This is a war of all wars, only fitting for Knucklemania. We are here inside the sold-out Wells Fargo Center, right here in Philadelphia. What an incredible night we have for you tonight. I'm Cyrus Fees, and it is my honor to welcome you to Knucklemania 5. Now, to say that there's a buzz around this city right now would be a huge understatement. Not only is BKFC here, but the Eagles play tomorrow in the NFC Championship. They are hungry for wins tonight, and they're gonna get it. And folks, think about this. In the 6 years that David Feldman has been trying to bring this great sport to the state of Pennsylvania, we've gone all around the country, all around the world. We've signed major superstars. We've gotten major sponsors. Heck, we even added Conor McGregor to the mix. And now here we are with the Underground King Eddie Alvarez main eventing in the biggest arena in all of the city. Truly, truly unforgettable. And now we got fighters waiting in the wings. So we want to get things started with our commentary team, Sean Wheelite, Chris Lytle. Gentlemen, this main event is one for the ages.
Thank you very much, Cyrus. Chris, sold out our Philly debut, Knucklemania 5. This main event has all of the ingredients to be something truly special. Set for 165 pounds, Eddie Alvarez versus Jeremy Stevens.
These 2 guys are legends, absolute fantastic fighters. You have Eddie Alvarez, he's at home. No way in the world he can lose at home. He doesn't want to lose this fight. However, Jeremy Stevens, a man on a mission right now, wants to get that elusive world title. This is a step. He has to win this fight if he wants to accomplish that goal, Sean.
Tonight's fight odds are presented by Kurgel, the official betting partner of BKFC.
And what a card we have. I'm really liking a lot of these fights, but I mean, how can you not go against Travis Thompson? This is his 11th, I think it's his 12th fight, minus 286. I love that bet.
BKFC uses the unified rules of bare-knuckle fighting administered this evening by the Pennsylvania Athletic Commission, headed by the outstanding Ed Kunkel. There is no 3 knockdown rule. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open tonight here in Philadelphia with a bout in the middleweight division. Itso Babulaidze versus Brian McDowell. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And McDowell with a significant 3-inch height advantage, but it's also that 3-inch reach advantage he wants to use. Stay long, stay outside, make his opponent pay for trying to get close.
An emphatic walk to the BKFC ring. Set for fight number 2 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. McDowell made his BKFC debut September of last year. He defeated Justin McDonald by first round TKO. McDowell has had 17 pro MMA bouts. In our fighter meeting, Brian McDowell told us, I want to utilize stick and move, stay long, continually look to counter.
Well, he understands he doesn't want a pocket fight, Sean. He wants all the way out, staying long. If the opponent gets close, clinch. He feels like he has the better clinch. Land punches on the inside, make his opponent get in that pocket.
McDowell also told us, I have to be reactive throughout. I'm going to throw hard jabs, stiff crosses from range. I have to keep moving after I land. That is my key to victory.
Well, he knows his opponent wants to make it a dirty, nasty, ugly fight. He can't let that happen. He wants a clean striking, a boxing match. He wants to stay inside or all the way out.
From the Republic of Georgia, now based here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Itso Babaluidze. Babaluidze, this is his BKFC debut. He's 5-0 in pro MMA, including 2-0 in PFL. Itso Babaluidze told us in our fighter meeting, I want to implement aggressive counter-striking, and I will do so off of my jab. I will use my jab to close distance into the mid-range.
He understands he has to use a lot more movement in this sport. Close the distance, get inside. He feels like he's very tough, he's hard-nosed, has great pressure, a lot of tenacity, and he's going to use that tonight.
Babaluidze also told us, I will be aggressive, but I will never rush, I will never get reckless. I will consistently land clean counter punches. That is my key to victory.
Just making sure his opponent doesn't keep this a long fight, staying outside. He's got to get inside if he wants to win.
Knucklemania 5, the time is now. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome one and all to the Wells Fargo Center. Welcome to the very first state-sanctioned bare knuckle fighting event in Pennsylvania state history. And welcome to the biggest bare knuckle fighting extravaganza of all time, Knucklemania 5. Knucklemania Preview begins tonight with 5 2-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears purple. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, 175.8 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of Maysville, Kentucky by way of Spokane, Washington. Here is Brian, the Iceman McDowell. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears white and red. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 175.2 pounds. He holds an undefeated MMA record at 5-0, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of the Republic of Georgia. Here is Itso Babaluidze. And our referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner.
Itso Babaluidze told us he is extremely proud to be the first ever fighter from the Republic of Georgia in BKFC. He said, I will use smart, heavy pressure to open up my counter strikes. Round number 1. White trunks for Itso Babaluidze, purple trunks for Brian McDowell. Forward pressure, big right hand from the Georgian Babaluidze. Big swings, there's the right hand. McDowell trying to reset off of the jab.
McDowell took that well, but that really did some damage early.
McDowell 6'3" to Babaluidze 6 foot. Overhand left on the entry. Right hand to the mid-range, exactly where he wants to be, throwing big. Itso Babaluidze.
McDowell has got to get on his bike. He's got to start using some lateral movement. He can't back straight up.
McDowell trying to close distance but from the outside. the southpaw stance, you see the orthodox stance for Itso Babaluidze.
And that's what McDowell needs to do. Land first, get off first. He can't just wait and counter.
McDowell now in the range he wants to be. Babaluidze is cut, left brow. Right hand, left to the head. Heavy pressure, there's that half-tie plum now snatched by Brian McDowell.
And you can just see how powerful Babaluidze is throwing those punches because McDowell is turning every time he gets hit hard.
50 seconds remaining, round number 1. Our BKFC Knucklemania V opener. We're at 175 pounds. Fast start for the Georgian Itso Babaluidze. Brian McDowell, the American from Washington State, has settled into this fight. See the hand fighting.
McDowell has the reach. He has to start getting off first. When he does, he lands.
1-2 just off the mark for McDowell. Now 25 seconds remaining, round number 1. Blood flowing freely from the cut in Babaluidze's left brow. Duck under, that was clever from McDowell. McDowell off the jab, duck under again, eluding that big overhand right from Itso Babaluidze. 10-second clock, acknowledged as such by referee Brian Miner. Right hand, heavy on the entry once more. Range, and down goes Brian McDowell.
And Babaluidze just kept throwing punches until one finally snuck through and did damage.
6, 7, 8, hands up. Walk this way, come towards me.
The round will end.
Good.
There is the bell. Next stop, round 2.
Good round. Hey, actually, for both fighters, Babaluidze did some very good things, especially in his first bare knuckle round.
Listen, if you see him putting his hands up, go uppercut and touch his body too. Make him bring his guard down. You good? You having fun? Look, you see, look, you already put him
just
down.
coming forward.
Okay? Be smart.
McDowell doing a great job
chasing.
of blocking.
You have to have your feet under you.
Until he didn't. So he dropped the hands just for 1 second.
Jab.
Babaluidze ended up landing just a nice left hand.
But
wasn't even a power punch. This is bare knuckle. A jab will do damage, as you can see. Feldman loving people getting knocked down, getting up off the canvas.
Bite your mouthpiece, okay? We can't get hit there.
Seconds out called. You will note the outstanding UFC welterweight, ranked number 5 in the UFC ranking, Sean Brady in the corner of his teammate Itso Babaluidze.
Knuckle up.
Knuckle up from Brian Miner, round number 2. Babaluidze, another big right hand, now the left hand, we're at 1 knockdown apiece.
This is what we want, Sean. Both guys getting some action. Both guys getting knocked down.
7, 8, hands up.
Mandatory 8 count now given to Itso Babaluidze from Brian Miner. McDowell down closing stages of round number 1. Babaluidze down closing opening stages of round number 2. Right hand, left hand, big swings to the crunch. There's a smart gable grip in the tie-up from McDowell. In the separation.
I still like it when McDowell fires first.
Counter right hand from McDowell. Overhand right on the entry from Babaluidze. Smart defensive clinch again for McDowell to get this separation. 105 remaining, round number 2.
And it appears neither one of these guys really wants to clinch much. They want to stay outside and bang.
Forward again off the jab. There's the 1-2. Modified 1-2 because that 2 somewhere between a right cross and a right overhand from the Georgian Itso Babaluidze.
And I've noticed that Babaluidze is throwing a lot wider punches. McDowell straighter. I mean, those wide punches, they land early, they land when they're fast, but when you slow down, it's a little tougher for those to land.
Big shots again now into the clinch. Half-time plum, there's the overhook, the underhook. McDowell doing a good job negating the clinch of Babaluidze.
Babaluidze, I'd really like to see him throw some uppercuts. He's throwing these hooks, and McDowell's getting his hands up and blocking, but there's an opening with those uppercuts.
15 seconds remaining, round 2, 1 knockdown apiece. Babaluidze dropping McDowell, closing stages round 1, opening stages round number 2, McDowell dropping Itso Babaluidze. Separation from Brian Miner, with fighters to the center circle, overhand right, just before the bell that ends the second round.
And Sean, I think that round was almost tied with 1 knockdown apiece. Babaluidze landed a nice shot, and McDowell, his legs buckled. He's got to be careful in there with a powerful, strong guy like he's in with right now.
Hey, Brian, you're doing good, Brian. You counter him. Hey, do it again. Counter him, okay? I want you to counter him. You did good countering him. He's hurt. All right, you hurt him before. Let's hurt him. Yeah, he's coming forward. He's swinging. Hey, with clinch, break
take
away.
Take a look at the knockdown. Baba Luis coming straight forward, very hard.
Okay? He's smart. Pick your shot.
Didn't see that punch coming. That's all it takes. If you're not looking exactly when the punch, that's the one that hurts you.
He's starting to fade away right now. This is the time to get your pick your shot.
And here's the end of the round. There was a powerful shot that buckled the legs of McDowell. He's in against a very strong, heavy-handed fighter. He cannot play his game. He needs to stay long, use lateral movement.
Both fighters up to scratch, 3 feet apart. Start of round number 3. This is the BKFC debut for Itso Baba Luis. Brian McDowell entering 1-0 in BKFC. There's a big left hand on the edge. A huge right hand from Baba Luis. Counter left hand. And that is ruled a knockdown by Brian McDowell against the flow of that sequence. Straight on the counter left from Brian McDowell.
Baba Luis just whipped all in, throwing wild punches. He got caught with one right in the middle.
2-1 now in favor of knockdowns for Brian McDowell.
Let's see if McDowell steps on the gas and tries to get him out.
There's the right hand.
Oh.
Counter left hand on the pole, 2 for McDowell.
Those wide punches, he needs to tighten them up. Because when McDowell counters, he lands, he does damage.
Oh. And we are at 2 knockdowns apiece off the right hand of Itso Baba Luis.
Let's see if Baba Luis tries to finish his fight.
Mandatory 8 count now given by Minor to McDowell.
The momentum just keeps swinging back and forth.
50 seconds remaining, round number 3. Oh, the right hand!
Legs buckled again.
BKFC Knucklemania 5, and we open with what is thus far a quintessential BKFC bout.
2 knockdowns apiece. I love it.
Getting late here in round number 3 on the duck under. Big exhale from Baba Luis. McDowell now coming forward. Duck under again for McDowell off that right hand.
Headbutt.
Time called by Brian Minor.
Headbutt, you all right? Accidental head clash.
Brian Minor noting accidental clash of heads.
Accidental head clash.
Saying exactly that to Ed Kunkel, the Pennsylvania Athletic Commission table.
And Sean, it is amazing how rare that is for this sport. Very few headbutts.
Right back to it. Final seconds, round number 3. Big right hand from Baba Luis. On the left hand. Shot from the half-time play. Defensive overhook from McDowell. We move to round 4.
And what a huge end to that round for Baba Luis. I mean, that was a close round. It was 1 knockdown apiece. Who knows who was winning that round, but that might have stole that round. And here's the first knockdown in that mix. Beautiful right hand. Landed by McDowell from a different angle. Right on the chin. You're gonna knock somebody down every time with that. And here's coming right back. But just with overwhelming pressure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is why David Feldman loves this sport.
Go.
So many knockdowns, so much heart being shown by each of these competitors trying to get up and trying to win.
The start of round number 4, and we've had 4 knockdowns. Itso Baba Luis recording knockdowns 1 and 4, knockdowns 2 and 3, recorded by Brian McDowell. And 1 knockdown apiece in round 3. Round number 4 underway, and there's a big right hand from Baba Luis.
That was a nice straight right hand by Baba Luis.
Both fighters showing their skill and showing their character in this fight. Heavy pressure to the inside from Itso Baba Luis. Again, that smart defensive clinch from McDowell.
Right, clean, right.
Both fighters very accomplished in pro MMA. McDowell 17 pro mixed martial arts bouts. Baba Luis 5-0 in pro MMA.
Well, McDowell's doing his best work. He's backing up and he's landing counter shots. Baba Luis comes forward with so much pressure. He's got to be careful.
Chris, we're seeing the MMA intelligence in the clinch from both fighters offensively and defensively. So seeing intelligent, pure, bare knuckles striking from both men. There's the right hand from Baba Luiz. Right hand again, just off the mark, but it took McDowell off his striking line. McDowell now resetting from range.
That's part of the strategy of McDowell. He backs up and waits for his opponent to walk in and counters.
See blood flowing under McDowell's right eye. There's a smart defensive clinch in the turn from Baba Luiz. Right back to it from Brian Miner. Straight right hand. Knockdown number 3. You see the left knee of Brian McDowell hitting the canvas. Now the mandatory 8 count to McDowell from Brian Miner.
Just a flash knockdown. McDowell still seems fine. Legs underneath him.
3-2 on the knockdown count in favor of the fighter from the Republic of Georgia, Itso Baba Luiz.
And once again, McDowell doing a great job of backing up with the punches, but I like to see him get off first.
There's the right hand from McDowell. Now McDowell coming forward. And right not getting through from Baba Luiz. Right hand that time got through. McDowell just missing with the left hand. We move to the 5th and final round.
And that knockdown is huge on the scorecard, you have to think. So McDowell, he knows he has to get that knockdown back.
Cross hook, back to defense, okay? You need to put your fucking hands up, Itso. Look, he's coming. He only wants to throw this hand at you. Shield, straight punch, straight. Boom, straight, no more overhands, because he's blocking. Straight, to the nose.
Hey, 5th round, you're winning. This is the last round. You took 2 minutes.
Smart, Itso. No fucking chasing.
Okay.
Stay there heavy. When he comes in, cross hook, cross.
Okay. Let him come to you.
Back to defense. When he throw this one, back up, cross hook, cross. Smart.
Great corner work from the corner of Baba Luiz, trying to tell him to not rush in. He's countering you.
Sporting touch of hands. 5th and final round underway. Tactically, Itso Baba Luiz pulling himself backwards off of scratch to start the 5th and final round. McDowell off the jab from range. Exactly where he wants to be. Now coming forward exactly where he wants to be, Itso Baba Luiz. Again, there's that smart defensive clinch double overs from McDowell. Gets the separation, right back to it. Through the center circle, 1-2 just off the mark. There's a straight 2 from Baba Luiz.
And McDowell took that exceedingly well.
Right hand again. And knockdown number 4 recorded by Itso Baba Luiz in this fight.
McDowell up quick, but he has to have a sense of urgency at this point. He needs to not only get a knockdown, but probably a knockout.
4-2 on the knockdown count in favor of Itso Baba Luiz. On the right hand, now looking to finish. From the reset. 60 seconds remaining, 5th and final round. Itso Baba Luiz can definitely see the finish line. He is trying to reach it in the closing stages of this middleweight fight. Back to the body goes Baba Luiz. Underhook on the turn from McDowell. Character, the heart, the tenacity of both fighters as we fight on 35 seconds remaining in this bout.
Let's see if McDowell has anything left. He has to put it on the line right now if he wants to have a chance to win.
Deeds swelling in and around Brian McDowell's right eye. He's cut in the right brow, he's cut under the right eye. Left hand, right hand from Baba Luiz. Fighters looking for one more significant sequence. We just heard the 10-second clap. Left hand, make that knockdown number 5 for Itso Baba Luiz.
5, 6, 7, 8. Hands up. Ready?
7 knockdowns in this fight, and we are through all 10 minutes of this phenomenal middleweight bout.
And we could not ask for a better way to start off Knucklemania 5 besides a fight like that. And here's the first knockdown that the last one you're going to see there. Just continuing to come forward with pressure, landing that hard left hand. That overwhelming pressure, and there was that beautiful right hand landed. I was really impressed. It was not only how hard that punch was, but that McDowell was able to take it without going down. That says a lot about these fighters. I mean, absolute warriors, both these guys, getting knocked down 7 times in one fight combined.
Our strike stats are presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And you can see overwhelmingly Bobby Luisa just throwing so many punches, landing so many knockdowns. And headshots exactly the same, a lot more being thrown and landed.
7 total knockdowns in this bout, knockdowns 2 and 3, recorded by Brian McDowell. Opening stages of round 2, and then the first of 2 knockdowns recorded as it was 1 knockdown apiece in round 3. Itso Luisa, though, really taking over the back half of this fight, knocking down McDowell in round number 4, and then twice in the 5th and final round. Well timed, well fought from both men. That is how you open Knucklemania 5. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the greatest opening fight in BKFC history. Let's have a round of applause for these 2 middleweight warriors. After completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges at ringside have scored the fight 48-42, 47-43, and 48-42 to the winner by unanimous decision, Itso Itso.
All right, come on over here, Itso. Love that sportsmanship, brother. Hey, Philadelphia, this is what you came for. Brother, you just represented everything the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is about. Congratulations on that fight. You are the very first winner of the very first official fight in Philadelphia history. How you feeling tonight, Itso?
Hey, what's up, Philly? My second hometown. How are you guys? This is amazing, bro. I wait this day over 1 month. I'm so happy. I'm proud. And Bare Knuckle, when you have next event in the Philly, let's do it again. What's up, guys? What's up, Philly?
We can't wait to see you back. One more time, Philly, for Itso Luisa.
Well, welcome to BKFC. Itso, what a performance. I cannot wait to see this guy fight again.
Itso Luisa, the first ever fighter from the Republic of Georgia in BKFC, opening Knucklemania 5 with a 5 knockdown performance. Credit to Brian McDowell, he recorded 2 knockdowns, but Luisa rolled at the end. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Itso Luisa defeats Brian McDowell.
All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're gonna get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I'll give you 500. Fade to black. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of Bare Knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness 2 undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
In the middleweight division, Cody Russell versus Logan Tucker. Our tale of the tape is presented by OnlyFans.
So not much difference from the tail of the tape. Both guys 5'10", 1-inch reach advantage, same fist size almost. Very similar from tail of the tape.
From Birmingham, Alabama, Logan Tucker, now set for fight number 1 in BKFC. Tucker has had one pro MMA bout in our fighter meeting. He described himself as a pressure fighter. Tucker also told us, I'm very happy to take punches to land my own punches.
Dangerous style. He also says he wants to utilize defense to find openings. Feels like his footwork and his parries are going to be what he needs to open up to land the shots on his opponent.
Tucker talked to us about working immediately to the clinch and then high volume in the clinch. Tucker said straight punches to the body from all ranges, and he will throw what he described as switch step combinations.
Well, you can tell he did his homework. He understands he cannot be a linear fighter. Use angles, move side to side, don't come right in front of your person. Stand in front and trade punches. It's not going to be the aggressive attitude.
Of his opponent in this middleweight bout, Cody Russell, Logan Tucker said, I think that Russell is going to try to stay long. I have to be aware of his overhand rights and check hooks. I'm going to hit angles, move to the inside as Russell throws big from range.
He has to utilize pressure the entire time, but by doing so, he's got to be defensive. He can't just stand there and trade punches.
Fighting here in his home city, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cody Russell now set for his bare-knuckle fighting championship debut. Russell is 2-0 in pro MMA, 1-0 in pro boxing. He played football at the NCAA FCS level at Wagner College, where he was a linebacker. Russell told us in our fighter meeting, I want to stay long, keep throwing my jab from distance, and utilize aggressive counter-striking.
But by doing so, use good footwork. He understands he can only utilize that jab and utilize the ability to keep that range if he has good footwork the entire time.
Of his opponent in this bout, Logan Tucker, Cody Russell said, I think that he's going to continually load up for one big punch. I have to be aware of that. I'm also going to be throwing very straight punches as Logan Tucker throws wide punches.
Well, he's waiting for those opportunities. When his opponent throws those wide punches, he wants to counter. Wait for openings, look for his ability, wait for his timing, and then throw those punches with a lot of aggressiveness, come in and put his opponent against the fence of the wall.
Russell said, I definitely like to brawl, but I will brawl on my own terms. I'm not going to allow Logan Tucker in this middleweight bout to pull me into a brawl. We send it to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 two-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears camouflage. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 173.9 pounds. Tonight he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Birmingham, Alabama. Here is Logan Mayhem Tucker. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 179.8 pounds. He holds a combined combat sports record of 3 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here is Cody Russell. And our referee in charge of the action, Dave Braslow.
Okay. All right, gentlemen on the line.
Dave Braslow to work early,
clean,
separating the two fighters during Jeff Houston's introductions. Now both men up to scratch. Round number 1 literally coming forward, running off of scratch. Logan Tucker, he's in the camouflage trunks, black trunks for Cody Russell. Stiff jab, huge swings, and there's the counter right hand from Russell. Big swings from Russell. Jab to the body from Logan Tucker.
Sean, both guys doing exactly what they told us they were going to do in their interviews.
Doubling his jab on the level change. Logan Tucker told us he wanted an exciting fight. It's a very exciting start to this middleweight fight. 25 remaining round number 1. High tight striking guard for Cody Russell. On the back pedal. Hard entry right hand. There's a big counter left hook. And down goes Logan Tucker.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tucker doesn't appear to be doing it from that place. Knocked him off balance.
Knuckle up.
Right back to it from referee Dave Braslow. Level change overhand right from Russell. That was very clever. 55 seconds remaining, round number 1. Tucker's still literally running forward into the pocket.
But Russell does a great job of countering as he does so.
Tucker circling. Russell on the right hand. And the chant of Cody, in support of Cody Russell, as he's fighting here in his home city, Philadelphia. Level change again right hand. He's done it twice in this round, both very effective. And the legal back fist from Russell we fight on.
Russell looks so relaxed at this point.
See the smear of blood across the face of Logan Tucker. Bare left hand, and that's ruled as knockdown number 2. Good referee from Dave Braslow, saying that the ring rope supported the fall of Logan Tucker.
7, 8.
Here's the mandatory 8 count from Braslow to
Go this
Tucker.
way. Let's go. Ready? Keep it clean, guys. Knuckle up. Stop the bell. Time.
And that ends the opening round.
Good fight. Hey, good fight.
Huge round for Russell. Landed 2 knockdowns. Really seemed to get the timing of Tucker. Tucker jumped on him right away, made it difficult, but as the fight settled in, Russell seems to be really relaxed and landing shots.
Hey, 1-3-2. All right, what did I just say? 1-3-2. Set. Hey, I want your fucking your jab to set the 3 up. I want you to lay him out. Lay him out.
I can go time right at the back of the dock.
And look at that beautiful left hand. And the referee said that the ropes kept him up, and that's why his legs didn't hit the ground. But if the ropes keep you up, that's a correct call.
Him down. All right, stop dancing around at the end of the fucking.
I think that's outstanding refereeing from Dave Braslow.
Second down.
Absolutely. A lot of refs would let that go. Not sure that the ropes actually stopped him from falling, but you can see from that replay that's exactly what happened.
I'm going to call time, guys. Knuckle up.
We're going to have a medical timeout.
Come here. You go
Russell
over there.
will be sent to a neutral part of this BKFC ring in the
cut?
first appearance of the night. The Chief Medical Officer of BKFC, Dr. Don Mucci. We will continue. Medical clearance.
To the line.
Both men back up to
Time
scratch.
in. Knuckle up.
Round number 2.
And Tucker, that has to give him a sense of urgency. They might stop this fight if he doesn't do something quickly.
Right hook to the body. Overhand right again. Tucker showing a lot of tenacity. Russell continuing to land hard, clean counters. That punch getting through from Logan Tucker off the left hand.
Russell's counters are just so crisp and clean.
On the duck under right hand. Big swings from both men in the mid-range. Big right hand from Logan Tucker. Right hand on the counter from Russell. Back and forth we go, round 2. Tucker showing tenacity as well as power. Driving pressure from the overhook from Cody Russell. Separation from Braslow.
Knuckle up.
70 seconds remaining, round 2. We're at 175 pounds. Tucker seems to be throwing literally every punch, Chris, with full power, just like that right hand on cue.
But Russell doing a great job keeping the hands in position where he's blocking.
See that deep cut under the right eye of Logan Tucker. Medically cleared by Dr. Don Mucci before the start of round 2. Vicious rear right uppercut, almost a right bolo punch thrown by Tucker just off the mark.
In the corner of Tucker was telling him to throw a lot of left hands, some hooks. He hasn't been able to utilize those so far.
30 seconds remaining in the second round. Right hand, left hand, right hand from Russell. Big sequence from Cody Russell. Knockdown number 3 of this fight.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Tucker is starting to get exhausted at this point. He'll be very tired.
Tucker telling Russell he wants to continue, and we will continue. There's the 10-second
Stop the bell,
clock.
gentlemen.
Naked right hand. Right hook and return from Russell. Left hook just before the bell from Tucker. Next stop, round 3.
And Tucker is tired, and Tucker's been knocked down 3 times, but he is still firing with hard shots. Just a clubbing shot with that left hand. And then a clean right hand followed by another left. Man, I mean, Russell is just all over Tucker at this point.
He said he lost the 2. All right.
Hey, keep walking him down. Your 2 is fucking him up. Keep throwing the 2 over and over and over and over. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Okay? You're doing fucking awesome. You are doing fucking awesome. Listen, you're a fucking fighter, bro. You're a fucking fighter. I'm so fucking proud of you.
The corner of Logan Tucker continuing to tell him he needs to land that right hand. Keep throwing it. It's landing. It's doing damage.
That corner, BKFC veteran Harrison Aiken. Round number 3, and as he's done for the start of rounds 1, 2, and 3, immediately forward off of scratch.
He's trying to listen to the corner. He's throwing the right hand.
Comes Logan Tucker, as you see. This has really been about the aggression of Tucker and that really crisp, hard counter striking of Cody Russell.
I think he landed a good shot.
Big shot. Knockdown number 4 off the clean counter of Cody Russell.
And Tucker got too aggressive. He came in just half-heartedly and paid the price. You can't rush in and bare knuckle against a good fighter, a counter fighter like Cody Russell.
This is a display of outstanding counter striking right now from Cody Russell on display. Huge heart from Logan Tucker. Big right hand knockdown number 5.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
This fight is over. Game, set, match, Cody Russell.
And you can see Tucker is upset about that, but that was the right call. I mean, I think the referee didn't see a path to victory. He was just going to continue to get knocked down and get right back up. Russell was looking phenomenal, and Tucker was looking just too tough for his own good.
Cody Russell, undefeated in pro MMA, pro boxing, and now in BKFC. 5 knockdowns to the finish.
Just coming forward with reckless abandonment and paid the price. Just getting hit with too many clean shots. You cannot take those kind of punches with a power puncher like Russell.
Sure, yeah, KO.
Logan Tucker showing such character, such heart, continuing to run forward. He was throwing literally 100% power on every single punch. Cody Russell, not just showing technique, he showed real poise. Sitting back, staying calm repeatedly, landing those really clean, hard counters.
And Sean, that is so difficult to do in your first bare knuckle fight. He looked like a veteran, like he had 3 or 4 fights. I'd like to see this guy continue to progress, because when you're fighting like that in your first fight, what are you going to look like in your second and your third fight?
Cody Russell knocking down Logan Tucker twice in round number 1, once in round number 2, and twice to the finish in round 3. Logan Tucker will be disappointed, but Chris, that style will beat a lot of fighters on the BKFC roster. And Cody Russell, well, the BKFC middleweight division now that much deeper. He is most definitely a fighter to watch at BKFC at 175 pounds. Here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Dave Braslow, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 49 seconds into round number 3. For your winner by KO, Cody Russell.
All right, Cody, step right over here, man. Man, I don't know what it is in the water around here, but there is no quit inside of this ring tonight. You really showed out. He would not go away. You had to finally put him away, but that man is tough. You got rid of the gloves. How's it feel, bro?
Feels great. I mean, he was talking shit the whole time, being real unprofessional. Just, we get in here, that's where I do my talking. I don't need to run my mouth. He's a joke for doing that.
Hey, dude, but listen, brother, let's keep it positive. Look at this. Take a look around at what this is. Tell me about it, bro.
Let's go, Philly!
Ladies and gentlemen, one time for your guy, Cody Russell.
And he looked phenomenal in this fight, looked like a veteran. You can tell he has a lot of skill. I want to see this guy keep fighting BKFC.
A clinical display of effective counter striking throughout from Cody Russell. recording 5 knockdowns, including 2 in round 3 to the finish. In his BKFC debut, the winner by way of 3rd round TKO, Cody Russell defeats Logan Tucker.
Get ready. The world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, heads back to the birthplace of bare knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness 2 undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I'll give you 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Saturday, February 1st, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, is back with another night of savage action. 2 fighters on win streaks enter the squared circle, but only one can leave with the victory when Julian Let Me Bang Lane knuckles up with Cameron Jumpman Van Camp. Plus, much more adrenaline-pumping bare knuckle action. Watch it live on DAZN. Sign up now at DAZN.com. Man from the ice rink, the hockey fight king. Folks, it is a movie. That's all I can tell you. The folks here at Philly have come out in droves. This has been tremendous. What a way to start Knucklemania 5, still in the preview. If you don't love it now, you gotta love it, baby. Big finishes tonight. Cody Russell, Itso. Oh my goodness, and at the top of the hour, you gotta be subscribed to DAZN. Don't miss out. It's a sold out crowd. They're hanging from the rafters here at the Wells Fargo Center. And this is Knucklemania 5. It's a beautiful thing, folks. And I said it at the top of the show, it's an honor to be here at Knucklemania 5 to a sold-out Wells Fargo Center. You got the QR code there. Scan it so you can be a part of the entire show. We got one more free fight for you. Then it's paid, it's on DAZN, but if you don't love it and you're not willing to pay the money now, I don't know what to tell you. You got 2 barn burners right out of the gate tonight. That is what we do here at BKFC. I'll tell you, one of our feature fights that everybody's talking about, Taylor Starling and Beck Rawlings. And Taylor Starling, if you don't know, is a Knucklemania legend. It was Knucklemania 1, one of the best fights in the history of the company. Taylor Starling, Teresa Segala, they were not expected to give the best fight of the night, but damn it, they did. Taylor Starling was absolutely peppering Segala and took so much damage herself. These ladies had to dig down into crazy depths just to get to the end of this fight, and Starling got her hand raised. She became a meme all around the world, and look, she is here. And now let's take a look at our OnlyFans exclusive look tonight. Ben Rothwell and Miss Man Mick Terrell, our heavyweight champion. Mick Terrell won it at the last Knucklemania, and he's ready to defend it against the biggest and the baddest we got. And that is that man, Big Ben Rothwell. He is an absolute monster, and he's on a warpath. There is something about Rothwell right now that's different. He is focused, and he is ready for battle, ready to win the gold tonight here in Philly. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, they have opened their arms wide open to us. It's been amazing, the hospitality from the press conference to the weigh-in to where we are right now. And now I want to get back with my guys ringside, the best commentary team in combat sports, Sean Willock and Chris Lytle. Gentlemen, this main event, not only is it a living legend of Philadelphia and Eddie Alvarez, but it's Eddie Alvarez and Jeremy Stephens, which has dogfight written all over it.
Fully agreed, Cyrus. Set at 165 pounds. Two fighters phenomenal in their respective pro MMA careers. Chris, the last time that Eddie Alvarez fought in his home city, Philadelphia, November 2010 in Bellator, in pro MMA, he defeated Roger Huerta by way of second-round TKO. In our fighter meeting, Eddie Alvarez talked to us about just how much it means to him to be fighting back after 15 years in his home city, Philadelphia. Jeremy Stephens said, I'm not bothered at all. He's from Iowa. He now lives in San Diego. He said, I'm embracing my role of being the fighter who comes in and is going to beat the hometown hero.
And I don't think people could truly understand like the feel here in Philadelphia, how those people embrace their athletes and how they really feel like they're almost disrespected but by the fact that Jeremy Stephens thinks he can come in here and get a win. But Jeremy Stephens believes he's going to come in, he's going to win, he's going to retire Eddie Alvarez. Eddie has no intentions in losing in his hometown, though, I guarantee you that.
On almost any other card, our co-main would be our main. That is the fight for the BKFC heavyweight world title. The champion from the north of England, Mick Terrell, versus another fighter, a contemporary of yours in the UFC, who is phenomenal in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He's been phenomenal. He's 3-0 in BKFC, Ben Rothwell.
Nobody's been able to take his power. When he hits you, he's so big, he's so powerful, he does damage. You hit with that hand with those bare fists, people are going down. However, Mick Terrell, he doesn't get hit much. He does a good job, uses a lot of lateral movement. He's a very skilled fighter. All he has to do is go in there and outland Ben, he feels like, and he gets a victory.
And Chris, definitely our feature fight is main event worthy. Set for 125 pounds, two of the most popular fighters, two of the most accomplished fighters, male or female, any weight class in all of BKFC. Taylor Starling, who goes back to Knucklemania 1, versus Beck Rawlings, who goes back to BKFC 1.
Absolutely, it's going to be a great fight. These two females don't know the word quit. They always come, they always bring it. They're going to come bang tonight.
Cyrus, we're counting down to the top of the hour. Our 10-fight main card live on the Zone. It's already full. We know it's a sold-out crowd. This is an early arriving Philadelphia crowd.
Well, we are live from the sold-out Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia. Knucklemania 5 is brought to you by Bucked Up, OnlyFans, Tidal, and Forged Irish Stout.
We have spotters walking around all night. If they stop you and you have the app downloaded, you're going to get $200.
Knucklemania, the most special event every year. It all started in Tampa. And what a fight we just showed you. Taylor Starling, Teresa Segala. They put on a clinic and they went to war like nobody else has inside of the squared circle. Then it was Paige Van Zandt making her debut against Britain Hart. And Britain Hart shocked the world when she took out Paige. Look at this war. Absolutely incredible. Then we went to Knucklemania 2. That, of course, being the debut of Mike Perry, Platinum Perry, Julian Lane. What an incredible battle that was. Mike Perry coming out on top. We go to Knucklemania 3 in Albuquerque. Austin Trout makes his debut and shows the world that he is for real against an MMA legend in Diego Sanchez. And then it was quite possibly the biggest comeback, the biggest one-punch knockout. Mike Richmond lands a knockout blow, but Lorenzo Hunt hits the real knockout blow. An incredible scene in Albuquerque. Then just last year in Los Angeles, it was an absolute movie. Alfredo Angulo, Jeremiah Riggs. Riggs was controlling until that punch right there. Alfredo Angulo picks up the win. Then the king of violence, Mike Perry, Thiago Alves. This was all Perry. It was all downhill for Platinum as he picks up the big victory. saw the one and only, our co-owner, Conor McGregor, here at Knucklemania 5. If you got blood through your veins, then you feel the same way we feel. Right here in the Wells Fargo Center. It's Knucklemania here at the BKFC. You want to see the rest of this? You want to see Conor ringside? We need you to get there. It's Knucklemania 5. Scan the QR code. Buy this show. This is a huge night of fights. Eddie Alvarez, Jeremy Stevens, heavyweight title, Conor McGregor. Scan it now. Be a part of history. That's David Feldman, and he has brought his creation home to the biggest arena in Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, be a part of history. Scan the QR code and enjoy Knucklemania 5 with the rest of us.
Get ready. The World Sport Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship heads back to the birthplace of Bare Knuckle. Saturday, February 8th, don't miss your chance to witness two undefeated warriors clashing for the Cruiserweight UK title. It's Carl the Wasp Thompson versus Rob the Great White Boardman. In the co-main event, the always ready to fight Pick the Molar Jardine. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it now at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I'll give you 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
Saturday, February 1st, the world's most exciting combat